here. Let's see. You start the timer.
You stand over here.
Get out of the way there. Okay. Many Americans are carrying more debt than their income will allow them to pay off. Many high school students graduate high school without knowing how to properly manage their debt. This is important because debt is a common part of everyday life, and a misuse of debt can have many negative side effects. Today we will discuss the developing trend of increasing consumer debt and the negative impacts of taking on too much debt, and ways to educate people about responsibly using debt. Let's begin by defining the trend of increasing debt usage. According to Financing the American Dream, a cultural history of consumer credit by Lyndall Glenn Calder, published in 2009, there is an increasing trend of consumer financing their purchases. GM, General Motors, kind of started this trend in the early 1920s when they realized they could offer their potential customers the ability to finance a vehicle. And so more and more people started financing vehicles. Rather than use financing for larger purchases like houses and cars, consumers are now financing smaller and smaller purchases like appliances, electronics, and day-to-day expenditures. Consumers are now able to finance just about anything for whether it's using a credit card or applying for a buy now, pay later options that are available for most purchases. Now that you know more about the problem, I will talk about the impact of taking on too much debt. According to Personal Bankruptcy, the Credit Research Center report on debtors' ability to pay by William S. Hine and Company, published in 2014, an estimated 68% of Americans are able to make only the minimum payment on their debt. If a financial emergency comes up, cash-strapped consumers are less likely to be able to meet those financial obligations. In a worst-case scenario, taking on too much debt can eventually lead to personal bankruptcy. Now that you know what causes the problem, let's look at some solutions. There are a variety of solutions to prevent this, according to a study conducted by Junior Achievement on juniorachievementofgreaterwashington.org, published in April 2025. Adults who maintain a manageable level of debt previously completed a financial literacy course before graduating high school. Learning the pros and cons of taking on debt before graduating high school is crucial to using debt responsibly later in life. The ability to budget personal finances and see the impact of debt is an essential part of a high school education. Now let's wrap things up. Many high school students graduate without knowledge of how to properly manage debt. Today, I discussed the developing trend of increasing consumer debt, the negative impacts of taking on too much debt, and ways to educate people about responsibly using debt. I ask you to share your personal experience with students who are preparing to graduate high school.